Hey guys, so today we're going to be making this neon TikTok sign that I've seen everywhere. So this is my canvas. It is a 40 by 40, so it's a square. But what I did was I just took a piece of A4 paper and I just checked how many it would take to fill up, so about 2. And I ignored these sides because it depends on how big your art is and if you want to cover your whole canvas. And then I went online and printed out my image. I went onto Pinterest and I looked for neon signs that I thought were nice, and since it's my first time, I just chose something that was simple like angel wings because it's just one line. I went on Google and I printed out a drawing of the angel wings and went onto this wall art generator website where you can print out the image in a big size in A4 papers. I then chose how many sheets wide, so mine is 2 A4s worth, and printed it out. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take acrylic paint and we're going to paint the canvas black. Try to make sure it's even and cover the whole thing. A tip is not to mix acrylic paint with water because if you do, it starts to become more translucent and it affects the whole thing. So just try to use the acrylic paint by itself. I used a hairdryer on medium hot setting and just used it to melt down the clumps of acrylic paint because sometimes it does get clumpy, but when you use a hairdryer it makes it smooth. I took the printed image and I shaded the back so that I could trace it onto the black canvas. But do make sure to make your shading darker so that when it goes onto the canvas you can see it. I flipped it onto the canvas and started tracing. From there, I just went over the traced line with some white acrylic paint, and I made sure to do a few coats of this because it does become a bit translucent. You want to make it as thick and opaque as you can. I also used the hairdryer method to just dry the lines faster and smoother. I color corrected the video so that it would be more obvious to see the strokes of my painting. And don't worry too much when you're applying the paint and you think that it doesn't look too neon, because when you see the end result, after everything, you'll start to notice the neon effect. I then mixed in my 2 paints, so we're gonna do 3 layers. So one is white and then one is a lighter version of your color and then a slightly darker version, not too far away from the light one. So the light and dark should be quite similar to each other. I did blue, so that means I added a lot of white paint to the blue and then lesser white to the other batch so that it's light blue and slightly darker blue. I hope you understand what I mean. If you don't, honestly, just ask me in the comments. I reply to any of your questions. Now we're gonna go over the whole white layer with the light blue layer. We're gonna surround the whole line completely. And as I mentioned before, we're just gonna do a few layers of the blue just on top of each other to make it thicker and more obvious. You may also use the hair drying method throughout the whole thing because it does help to dry it faster and make the strokes smoother. Once you're done with the light blue layer, you can go on with the dark blue layer and do the exact same thing. Cover the whole drawing and make sure it is thick enough so that it looks very bold and stands out like a neon sign. And this is the end product. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe to see more content, and let me know if you like these TikTok inspired art that I teach step by step. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!